not only we are fighting a huge terrorist organization, which is a very mafia system, we are fighting European government, US government, Saudi Arabia, China, Russia. Wow, we are fighting the whole world, kind of.
Yeah. Let me ask you, we know that this revolution is going to have we keep saying it's a marathon, not a sprint. We can't expect everything to happen overnight, but it's been a couple of tough weeks. We're realizing that the EU is not going to put the IRGC on the terrorist list. Those ambassadors are not being called home. It looks like the Biden administration might be trying to angle for a deal. And, when we do these interviews, as we've done our series, The Voices from Inside Iran, Kosar, there's a lot of these people, the young people in Iran who have been the frontline protesters, saying they're feeling quite hopeless right now. And they're feeling like there's not a lot going on in Iran because everybody's been terrified by this regime. And how are you feeling about where the movement is at today?
I believe that a lot of people got hopeless. I see and hear that around myself too. I have a Iran Zan Zendegi Azadi flags on my car, and most of them even behind the traffic light. I see people bring the window down. A lot of Iranian, they say, the question, you think it's going to change with a very sad, hopeless face? I see that is happening, and I don't blame anybody, because this is really scary and depressing. Seeing people getting blind, killed, and when it comes to the European and American governments, that's not something that we have been dealing last 40 years or 30 years of it that I am living life. Reading the history, it tells us that we have something really huge to deal and fight with. But we don't win when we stop moving. As a dancer, I see everything as moving. Next move, next move, next move, next move. We just have to move on. We cannot afford giving up. I am hoping that everybody start to be hopeful again. Not only we are fighting a huge terrorist organization, which is a very mafia system, we are fighting European government, US government, Saudi Arabia, China, Russia. Wow, we are fighting the whole world, kind of. So it's not easy. I am as a person as well. There are times that in my lonely time, I'm like, is it possible? But then something in my heart says, no, we win. I am hopeful. Even when I feel hopeless, I still have faith. And there is this sentence I say for the last, I read it in a book called The Book of Creativity. You have to have faith when there is no reason to have faith. And the most beautiful, authentic things come out of a chaos. A brilliant thing comes out of a chaos. You have to destroy to create and build something new. And Rumi and Hafiz, they talk about that a lot. And I want to listen to that. I'm learning from it, and I'm just sharing it. We have to have faith.